turn my light up. There we go. Hi. So 24 to 36 hours worth of stuff that you might encounter, people you might actually talk to, things you might actually hear. I do not deal in fantastical tarot, okay? This is people that you actually encounter. Always sounds like a love story, but it's really just people that are around you, okay? All right, what's up, tribe? I don't have any news. I've got a lot of stuff changing for me this coming year, so I'm going to close private readings on the 1st. I don't know for how long. The sale, that discount, that was over on the 21st. Kind of just rounding that portion of all of this out, all right, so that I can put my energy in some places that are calling to me, all right? I've got the healer thing coming back out. Heading back to school, so I'm doing that. All right. Hi. Christina with a twist. What's up? So all of a sudden I'm just like, all right, everything needs to be still. Everything just needs to be still. Guys and angels from our tribe, tell us something good, all right? Like, all right. So the Magician, 3 of Swords, and 6 of Coins. So there is heavy emotions here. You might know somebody with a white vehicle. You might watch them drive away. But they're a magician. Someone here tried to do something. It feels like innocently, but I don't think it worked out. They had themselves a tower moment. And it looks like somebody here is driving away, or you like watch them drive away. The Bear, and they're mad. The Tower. It feels like an unexpected power struggle. It feels like an explosion. It feels like something has been. Remember, I was just watching the tarot story from yesterday, and it was like the energy was leaving off, where these people were like, well, we could get in a fight about this, but we might not on account of the grace of poise or whatever. And it feels like whatever has happened here with this magician, all right, they tried to manipulate a situation. They tried to make things work in their favor in a lot of different ways. And what it did was it hurt somebody else's feelings. It did that. And this full moon queen, you guys could be married. They're looking at something like past, present, future, looking from an eagle eye perspective. I'm burning my legs. They're looking at something from an eagle eye perspective, like from above, being able to see something from a high enough view that you're able to see the past, present, and future of a situation. And it's like this entanglement is, I mean, you have the broom. I don't need this. It's unpleasant. It's repetitive. Same shit always happens. And it feels like, how did I let myself get manipulated by this situation? Because I mean, it feels like you desire this person. Underneath it all, for whatever reason, this particular person would be someone that you would want to have in your space. So for whatever instance, I mean, this could even be work for some people. Like there's someone that you really would want to work with. And I don't know, they just tried to pull a fast one, but they're about as fucking subtle as a brick through a window. Right. And someone is just, it's less feeling defeated and more feeling like the broom card, where it's like, I don't need this. I don't want this. The sun, the rebirth, the geese. It's an exact pattern that has been just developing over time. So how does it happen to where that happens, where you see them drive away or walk away or whatever that is? I don't think that you're going to have to do anything. It looks like they're driving themselves crazy. They know, she knows, everybody knows. Three of Swords. And they might just start saying some shit. They might say awful shit. And you're like, all right. Feels like you're dismissed. I'm not doing this. You can't make me do this. I'm not. Wow. What the fuck is this energy? First of all, I can't even think straight because I'm burning my legs. Maybe it feels like you're in the fire when this is going on. You're like, it's like I have the opportunity to entirely entangle myself with this person or not. And I think we're just trying to not. And so you watch them drive away. That's really fucked up. Oh my God, I don't want to read sad energy. Hi, Stel. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is at like 6, 7 o'clock later on. Nine of Cups. So somebody might drive by a couple times or check out the situation or check in on a situation or just in other words, look and see. And they are pleased with what they see. And so this is at like right at 6. 6 of Cups, Ace of Rods. Hey. It's like as soon, that's hey with 3 Ys. It's like as soon as there's an opening, they slide in there. Hey with 3 Ys. And this might make your guts churn. You're like, oh my God. It's almost like you didn't even get a chance. There's a lot of images of this feminine like holding herself close because it's like you didn't even really get a chance to breathe. You watch somebody walk away and then like in the same instance, you're getting an Ace of Fire, which is a spark from a 6 of Cups, which is someone that makes you do that. Might make you hit your knees. It's a man. This person could have a shortish beard. The Empress. I mean, it's communication. I keep getting the same cards. It's like you didn't even get a chance to fucking breathe. This person could have Leo in their chart. Okay, so tell me about the Ace of Rods and why that comes with the Nine of Cups. Ace of Rods is a new spark. The Nine of Cups is yay. I mean, if you could describe what the Nine of Cups is in one word, it would be yay. Ten of Pentacles. Could be money. Emperor, Six of Coins. And a whole bunch of major arcana. So 10 of Coins is the long-term tangible thing. The Emperor is the one who is doing it. Now you have an Emperor and Empress match. And you have Six of Coins, which is a giving. They're giving. King of Rods, Two of Cups. Now you have the King and Queen of Rods. Whoever you're messing with during this time frame, they are a counterpart of yours. Which means, what does that even mean? We can have so many counterparts. This is someone that's just like you. All right, you guys are on the same page. It's a match. I think maybe you were waiting to hear from them, but I think that the surprise here, yeah, Ace of Wands twice. The surprise here is that you can't believe how quick the turnaround was. It was like, what do you say? I mean, first of all right, we're like, all right, what's all this communication? And it's a coming together. It's reciprocity. It's what do you think? It's here's my offer. It's been going on long term. Give me something more realistic. It's the Devil and the Ace of Wands, which is, that's never. Hi, Polly. Nice to see you. Tell me more about the Devil and the Ace of Wands. The Cross. The Swans and the Rider. It's almost like I knew you would come through. I knew you would come through. They're like, do you want to come to my house later? And you're like, do you want to go to their house later? I mean, sure. This person is easygoing. You know them, you have the insight. This could be a direct message, but it's very precise. It's extremely direct. Like what they're saying is, hi, long time no see, come over. It's very, 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 very direct. You're all, but Celtic not. I mean, it's almost like it's like you know that it's like you're standing in front of your own life going, oh my God, here it is. Oh my God, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening. It really is happening. Wheel of Fortune right here in front of me. I can't believe this. Oh my God. But so tell me, like, their direct messages, yeah, I want to see you, but like after 8, they are 8. They have something to offer you. Truth and the Ace of Rods. Maybe it's a King of Swords. Maybe you've been arguing with this person or something like that. Have you been arguing with them? No, there's competition around for you guys are in the same boat. I don't know what this is. It just feels like you haven't heard from this person, and it's like as soon as like the turnaround is insane. You get like an hour of downtime. They might offer drinks or something like that. This is contact to make plans. It just, I think the main thing in this is that you cannot, but like it makes your head spin. The turnaround from this person to that person. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I read tarot that depicts your actual day. Okay, so it could be just two different random people that you're talking to. But for some of you, it's one option to the other option, and it's crazy. All right. This is later. So it's after 8, you have to go somewhere. You have to go and you're like, I don't, there's like a lot of you have a lot of reasons why this might not be a good idea. But the Sun, you kind of want to. The Fool, 6 of Air. You're waiting for them to give you the green light. And then they do. And you're going somewhere in order to meet temptation and the Sun. Tell me about what goes on during this. This person could have like honey colored or like a brown green type of eye color, but they're big and strong and thick and sturdy like an oak. And they're trying to be brave. They have things to tell you. And there's good news and there's bad news. But they are being extremely forward with you about what's going on. And you wind up you're just sitting there with your legs crossed listening to this person. Maybe they're like pacing back and forth and being like, and then this happened and then that happened and then whatever. And you're being a friend to them. You're just being unbiased, sitting there and this person's pacing back and forth like all this shit is going on. And it's like they're dealing with an ending or someone's got them trapped or I don't even know. They're just spilling the fucking beans. Except they're leaving out some stuff. It just feels like listening to somebody. And you're like, I don't even know if you see the fox. You're like, maybe don't buy their shit. Do you actually go? Because it says there's a journey. Do you go? There's a stallion. Maybe not, because you have the death card twice. All right, hold on. Ouch. Part of me wants to kind of read tarot a little differently now. I don't know if I want to do moment by moment anymore. It's accurate, except in the moment I feel crazy, like I'm spaced out. I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me what this thing is with your friends here. somebody has just been waiting to see you. They've been waiting silently to see you, to, I don't know, they could have Leo in their chart. This person is supposed to be a friend of yours, but they've been the hermit. And it's like, this is absence makes the heart grow fonder. They miss you at this point. When this person is reaching out, they really, really miss you. And this person could be decorated, like military. But you wind up with Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Like they don't really want to. It feels like you have a shit ton of excuses why you can't, or shouldn't, or maybe don't wanna, or whatever. And they're like, please. And you're like, oh, right. And you wind up with all four aces, the Sun, and 10 of Cups. Bitch, go. Like, I don't know why you're trying to deny this person. You need to go. And there is... I don't know. I don't want to call it like the first night of forever or something like that. It's you just, for whatever reason, you're keeping this person at arm's distance. For a multitude of reasons, I'm sure. And they're trying to get you to come out and go see them and hang out with them. And you're like, and then you go, and then it is amazing. They're like, what do you need? And you're like, I need to snuggle and have chocolate and just kind of wear sweatpants. And they're like, that sounds great. And you're like, that does sound great. I'm tempted to whatever. There might be like car issues. And you're like, you're going to have to jump me. Right? Which is totally true. What happened here? I need a different deck. I mean, it's Two of Cups. This is all good. It just suddenly I feel like it feels like a lot of fucking apprehension. Like I don't even necessarily want to read the cards to see what is going to go on, because it's like, what are we walking into here? This is like after midnight. Temperance. You might get a message. Late. This is very late. From a Nine of Wands that you've known for a long time. 10 of Pentacles. But Seven of Swords, and you're like, come on. I don't know. It just feels like there's a whole day of of all this apprehension, because it feels like people aren't coming at you necessarily with good intentions, except the one that had all of the aces. Maybe they were, because they were like, what do you need? And you're like, I just want to lay around and watch movies in my fucking sweatpants. And they're like, let's go do that. And then you do. And then later on, or even when you're there or something, you get this other message on the internet, and you have this look on your face because it's Seven of Swords and you know it. And you're like, I cannot believe that this is, and Seven of Rods, you might just block them completely. Because it's Ace of Wands, King of Wands. This person will throw you under the bus in a heartbeat, and you know it. You know it. They're King of Wands, Ace of Wands. That's all they have to offer you. And it's like you're sitting with someone who is like totally comfortable with Netflix and chill. And in the meantime, you have somebody who wants you to do something in the middle of the night. And you're like, it's just so heavy, 10 of Swords. Because 10 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. You might say something very matter-of-factly. Like, exactly how you feel about the situation, respectfully, blah, 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 this doesn't work for me. And then you block them. Queen of Swords, and then you turn to whoever it is that you're talking to, hanging out with, whatever. This King of Swords, they could be really, really, really clean cut. And when you look back at them, they're kind of like looking off into space because you know that they have a broken heart or they don't feel good or I don't know. And you just kind of, maybe you snuggle with them or you, how do I put this? It's like all in one day. You have a feminine or the querent, if we were talking about, you know, who this reading is for. All in one day, you have many options of people that you can spend time with. And it's like somehow or other, you narrow all your options down to one. And you've been delaying doing that because what if? But then somebody gives you a reason to do that. Ace of Cups, and you're like, okay. It's worth it. Okay. This is first thing in the morning. Like really early. You might be going home or something when they're like you can see the sunrise. All right. But she's leaving in a veil. And 4 of Wands. It's like now you have the King and Queen of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Something happens overnight where you're like, okay, this is the narrowing all my options down to one. And it might just break your heart to have to leave them. Like you had such a good time. You were able to connect with this person on such a level that you don't want to go, but she's leaving with a veil on, a bridal veil. This Libra is texting you. They want balance in this new beginning. And you make them feel better. You're like a trophy piece to this person. If you didn't realize that, if you did not think that this person thinks that you're smoking fucking hot, you've lost your mind. They think that you're like a trophy. They can't believe that they're the ones that get to end up with you or something. That's what I'm saying. They're treating you so well that it tears you up to leave them. You don't wanna, but you gotta, because on account of the adulting, right? You got shit to do. But you will return, so don't sweat the small stuff because this one will. They're already texting you. It's like you leave and they text you on the way home to talk about, I don't know, stuff you're gonna do later or just, I don't know. They like to stay in contact with you. Okay, and this is right before the next tarot story. Okay, so you might get a message about something financial that makes you worried. Like you don't know if it's gonna work out. Like, what do I do? What do I do? They want 6 pentacles and I only have 5 pentacles. But you have a magician in your corner and they know how to write something better or switch something around or like make this look like that. This person wants you to succeed and they don't want money or something ridiculous like that to stand in your way. So they are going to, they have a solution is my point. It just might take a couple of days. So don't worry about that. But it feels like a money issue that you run into right then for a minute, but there will be a solution. Right? The money is here now. Okay, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. That's my point. It's like you're watching all this stuff that you thought was going to happen, and you're like, oh, shit. And all your wishes are coming true. You're going to know this person when you guys are going to be old people together, like watching TV. And it's like they reach out to you again. They're confused about something. You might notice that this person often reaches out to you to find balance real quick. They might just run things by you. And that's a very important, like if you have someone and you're their writer, they might run shit by you first. What do you think about this? Or what do you think about that? And you're like, and you give them your honest opinion. And this isn't someone who normally does that, particularly with you. And now they are. And so you're just feeling like things are finally coming in to fruition. And it's a beautiful thing. It's just 6 of Cups. You're like, I cannot believe this worked out like this. It's crazy town. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to record some of the weeklies. Okay. And we're going to do a meditation, I think, at some point this weekend. All right. My house is all put back together and I'm ready to do some of the calming. Okay, so look forward to that. We really do need to do some pranayama, particularly with the weather the way that it is. We need to open up our lungs. You hear that? My lungs are full of gunk. All right, we need to fix that. So I will see you for that. Just subscribe and I'll tell you when that is coming up. Get on the Raven's Nest, which is on Facebook, and hang out with us over the weekend. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow for more stuff. Till next time, bye.